For many years now, the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization has been drumming the beat for the world to know the extent of hunger in Eastern Africa. It has just renewed that alarm by once again announcing that the region is suffering extreme hunger caused by worsened drought, animal disease and conflict. Correspondent Koleta Wanjohi has that story.
According to the UN Food and Agriculture Organization, there are at least 239 million people who are facing starvation in Africa, and 133 million of these are in Eastern Africa.
It is a scourge that in East Africa we have people that are chronically hungry, 50% of the whole of Africa's population, and yet the population itself is only less than 25%. How can governments ever want to be comfortable with this situation? Nobody else is going to do it for them. They have to do it themselves.
Experts blame this on climate-related conditions like floods, drought and famine, but also say protracted and new conflicts are making the situation worse. The COVID-19 pandemic has seen border closures, lockdowns and job losses, making it hard for people to get easy food access.
We need agricultural transformation, and agricultural transformation requires that the government puts in money in agriculture. So the governments do make a lot of agreements they sign, whether it's African Union or the UN or elsewhere, East African Community, IGAD, and so on. But then they do not always implement the decisions that they themselves have made.
For now, the desert locust infestation that was a big threat last year in the region is under control.
Thankfully, the amount of rainfall that has fallen in some places does not provide enough moisture for them to breed. But there's always a danger that if more rainfall comes, then we might have a bigger problem of the locust breeding again into March. But I think the situation, we are happy that it is decreasing.
In 2014, African heads of state passed a declaration to end hunger by the year 2025, but not even half of the continent has ratified it so far. The United Nations Secretary General will hold a global food summit later this year. African leaders will participate, and food experts hope they will make commitments that they will be able to accomplish to reduce the growing numbers of hungry people in their countries.